Okay, so I wrapped this up. But I forgot to show you guys. So I'm gonna very carefully open this up and show you guys my first sale. Okay. Hopefully I don't ruin it too much. But let's see. Oh, yeah, I think okay, forget it. I'm gonna have to redo it all. Okay, so here it is. Okay. So here is my first. So excited, guys. So these are the mittens that I made to match. Now this is pink. I don't know if it's showing up a different color. This is a bright, bright pink. And here's, I put on my little label on it. And there's the hat I made. That's the one that turns into a cat hat when you put it on. And then these are the matching mittens for it. You can see how long they are. Let me see here. Let me put you down here for a minute. Ah, don't fall. Okay, so the cuffs, see how long they look? There's the mitten. And then you can fold the cuff down. Ta-da! Ta-da! And the cat hat. So yeah, I had it all wrapped up nice and pretty. And then I went, wait, I gotta show you guys. So then I put my handmade with love little tag on. Okay, so now I gotta go wrap these up again. But I just wanted to show you my very first, well, actually I did sell, I rarely sell anything. So when I'm excited that I sold something, I just want to share with you guys because I'm feeling pumped. So yeah. Okay, so, guys, seriously. I've had a week, man. I've had a week. So I got all excited that I made those cat hats. And I had thought that, where is it here? So I had thought that the guy that wanted to buy the hat, I thought he wanted this hat. For some reason, I thought he wanted this hat. Well, lo and behold, I didn't even ask him what hat he wanted. So he had asked me if I could make mitts to match with it. So in my previous video, I showed you guys that I had made fingerless gloves. Okay. So I was like, yeah, okay, I can do this. So I went and hold that thought. Okay. So anyway, I don't know where I left off, but seriously, guys, you must be my good luck charm because whenever I try and make a video, you heard my computer is like going bring, 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 and it's my grandbabies and my daughter. Oh, I miss them so much. Anyway, okay, so I don't know where I left off, but anyway, I had made, okay, let me show you with this one. So in my other video, I showed you that I had made the hand warmers. Okay. And so then the guy said that he wanted a cat hat with matching mittens. And I said, well, I have hand warmers, or yeah, what are these called? Oh my God. Not hand warmers. What are these called? Fingerless gloves. I said I had fingerless gloves. He says, well, no, that his girl, her fingers get cold. So I said, okay. So I took this one that was just the hand warmer. Or why do I keep saying hand warmer? These things. Guys, my brain is off the charts right now. Fingerless gloves. So then I just went up and finished them off. So that was all fine and dandy. I was using this brushed yarn by Red Heart Super Saver brushed yarn. And I mixed it with the Caron latte cakes. And hang on. I'm all in a kerfluffle now. So I mixed it with the Caron latte cakes, okay? So I'm doing that. And lo and behold, I ran out of this yarn. Okay? So I got the one mitten done. Then I got I had a little bit left, like this much left, and I thought, can I get the thumb done? No, I had about this much left. No. So then I go looking. Oh, you can't see the difference, but there is a difference. Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? Anyway, I found this yarn and then I thought, well, if I mixed it with the Caron latte cakes, then it'll mute this color of pink. Let me see here. It would, yeah, they're not even matching. But I thought once I mix it with this, it'll kind of mute that. It'll kind of mute the pink color. Well, no, it did not. So I got one thumb like that in this color. And it's really, in person, it's really noticeable. It's really, really, really noticeable. So I was like, darn it. So they look better when the cuffs are, they don't look as goofy with once the cuffs are folded over, they don't look as enormous. So I was like, darn it. I don't know. Can you see? No, you can't really tell. But in person, guys, it's really noticeable. So, well, it is, but it is. Depending on when you hit the light. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway. So, then I was like, oh, darn. Well, then I go downstairs, and the gift that I was gifted with this wonderful yarn, I was like, oh no, she did send me more. She sent me more. So I had, I think, 3 balls of this brushed yarn. So then I'm like, well, I didn't really like the size of these to begin with. And also, for the hat, I didn't mix the latte cake in with this hat. I did it for the pom-pom. I did latte cake. But that was it. And I went, so technically these ones don't really match anyway to make a matching hat, and right? And then I thought, well, even the stitches aren't matching because this is double crochet and this is like single crochet. So then I was like, okay, refresh. So I found another video tutorial and I started making these mittens here. And then that's more of, you see, because this is a single crochet and that's a single crochet. But what I don't like about these, couple things. These would have turned out better had I had double-stranded this yarn. I mean, it's a better fit. But to me, it's not warm, like really warm, because it doesn't have the double strand, it's not double-stranded. But also at the tips, you can really see, you see how holy, there's my hair. You see how holy the tips are? Didn't do a good job here. Didn't do a good job at all. So after, and also this one, because of this lady's tutorial, it really shows that line. Now I guess I could put this mitt on this hand, and that line would be here. You see that line? See how there's that line? Because she, instead of instead of not joining and going in a circle, she slip stitch, does a chain one and continues, and slip stitch to do it. So that's how you get that line. And then I thought, well, if I go and make a second one, is the second one going to turn out the same? So I've got one mitt that line is here, and then the next mitt, because you got one on this hand and then you'll have one on this hand, so one mitt will have the line here, whereas the other mitt will have the line there. So I got all frustrated. And then I went back to the drawing board because I found, I had 3 more balls of this yarn. So then I started, then I'm going, okay, I got the crunchies happening. The crunchies. Edit. I got the crunch time is happening. So as you can see, I started, and this stuff does not frog very well at all. I mean, depending on your stitch. So here I am doing single crochets. Yeah, that's what I started doing. The cuff, and then I goofed up somewhere and I couldn't frog it back, and I'm getting all panicky because I got to get these done. So then I just chopped that one, boof. And then I started another one, and I thought, well, no, it's not. It's not, well, I guess it is. I thought, no, it's not. Oh, no, I know. Yeah, I was doing the cuff wrong. Yeah, so then I was like, no, I started watching somebody else's video. I thought, okay, forget this. I'm going to do this other girl's tutorial. And this other girl's tutorial had you, for the cuff part, it was slip stitching and slip stitching and slip stitching. And I'm like, I don't like that. I like the look of the single. I like the look of the single crochet. You see what I'm saying? As opposed to the slip stitch. This one creates more of a bump. Like bumps between. So then I was like, screw, I'm not making that one. So off I go with that. And then I started making, no, now I'm making these ones. I thought, well, I'm just going to use this. I'm not going to be double stranding so that it more matches this hat here. I'm going to do this girl's tutorial for the fingerless gloves and finish them off like I did. So I'm going to do this girl's tutorial for the fingerless gloves with only this. I'm not going to mix it with the Karen latte cakes. And so then I'm like, well, geez, my time is really running out. Because I wanted to get these into him on Friday, I think. Yeah. And then I slipped and I went out back on I just went out back and I just caught the wrong tweak in my back. And so I tweaked my back out. So I had to call in for work, sick for work. And then, anyway. And then I got the real smart brainiac idea, which I should have done step 1 instead of going through all this panic and frustration and all this. panic and frustration, I decided to reach out to the guy and say, oh, which one did you want? He didn't want this one. Oh, God. He didn't want that one. Seriously, guys, 4 days. 4 days of trying to make mittens to match this. And instead of being smart in the brain, me asking him, because at first I kind of thought, well, I guess I'll give him 2 options and then he can choose. Well, why didn't I just bloody well ask him in the first place? Because he didn't want that. He wanted this one. Where's my mannequin? Where's my mannequin hit? Oh, it's over there. Sorry, I keep getting up and getting down. You should see my house, guys. It is absolutely destroyed. If there's a place, if there's a level surface, not even. Okay, I've got there's a level surface for yarns on it, and even then it's not. It's like in mounds over there. Oh, what a mess. So anyway, lo and behold, he wanted this one. So, yes, he's purchased this one. As you see, I put my thing on it. I don't know if you can see or not. And then I quickly transformed. If you saw my last video, these were oh, help me with that word again, guys. Fingerless gloves. So these were the fingerless gloves that I made. Pretend that's not here and pretend they stop here. And so what I did was with my the yarn that I used to make this, I finished off making, because I didn't want to run out of how I was doing this, if you guys remember, was I had two balls of this yarn, and I started from the outside so that everything would match up. Everything, the colors would come out in just the hot pink, which it's not showing up hot pink here. It's not showing up hot pink. Maybe it is. So to keep that hot pink happening, I was afraid I was going to run out of the yarn. So I double-stranded, to finish off, I double-stranded with this white yarn, and it makes them thicker too, because he said she has cold fingers. And then just for the thumbs, I decided to match up the cuff. So that's what they look like. And then, so now that I've torn that package apart, there. It's all right. Like I said, I'm not a lover of making mittens. So there's the matching set. So I hope she's happy. Now these are quite airy through. You see how airy they are through here. That's why I kind of bulked it up, and I really, really crocheted tightly for the tips. And then I just gradually went down, 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 down. And did that. So I'm going to have to get these rewrapped. I don't know why I didn't do a video and show you before. But anyway, that's my life. That's my story. But I'm just so excited that I sold something. Yay, me. I've always wanted to go to, those, where you go set up your little booths, and I just have anxiety about doing that. And then I don't really have anything, I've got so much unfinished business happening. But I am crocheting something that actually I was starting this because after I did the hats and that, and I did the fingerless gloves and I was done with it, I started crocheting something that would make somebody very proud of me. Not this. I'm just showing you this. Yeah. I'll stick to fingerless gloves. I can do that. Well, actually, I've learned that I can do certain mittens. And I have tried a few of them. I have tried a few, but I just like the basic double crochet. Then double crochet around, I think I did 3 rows of double crochet around. And then 3 rows, I think the 8 stitches, 8 or 10. And then you sew it, pull tight for the mitten. Yeah, anyway, I'm babbling now. So we have freezing rain yesterday, all day yesterday. Vehicles everywhere. I was so thankful I did not have to go to work yesterday. I'm panicking now, or yesterday or today I didn't have to work. But I'm panicking now because it's still raining. Things are melting. And I hear that the temperatures are going to drop. And it's supposed to snow sometime overnight. So I got to get my butt into work for 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. And I'm slightly panicking. I panic all the time in winter. Listen to this, guys. Last night, I'd ordered something off of Amazon. And last night, my cell phone is ringing and it came up this name in capital letters. I'm like, what the heck? I never answer my phone. So anyway, I answered it. Well, it was the Amazon driver guy. And he's wondering what color my house is. So it's pitch black outside. It is like ice everywhere. Like people are in the ditches everywhere surrounding me from all of Kawartha Lakes. Everybody's in ditches. Trucks are in ditches. Roads are closed down. Highways are closed down. And he's on the phone and he's saying, which house is yours? What color house is yours? And at first I thought it was a scam. And I'm going, what address do you have for me? And he tells me my actual address. So I thought, oh, maybe you're not a phone scam. So I said, well, I'll flash my light off and on. So he's like, I see you. So because I'm flashing my light, and he goes, I see you. And he's huffing and puffing on the other end of the phone. And I see this flashlight and this body bopping up, because I live on a road that goes like this. And he's running up the road with his flashlight and his cell phone. And then he goes, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, you shouldn't be sorry. You shouldn't be out on the roads like this. What are you doing out on the roads tonight? What are you doing? Well, let me tell you what it is, guys. You want to know what I ordered? It's nose hair trimmers. So the guy, I hope he's safe. I hope he made it home. But the guy practically killed himself trying to deliver nose hair clippers to my house last night. Oh, but I guess they, the delivery guys have to do their quota and get it done, or they'll be fired, or, they'll be taken off the call list for work, I guess. But God, I felt so sorry for him. I'm like, what are you doing out in this? I don't know where he was. He was probably down the lake somewhere. I don't even know how he made it down to the lake. Let's all hope he made it home safe, guys. I felt so bad. I got my nose hair clippers. Okay, I guess I better go cut my nose hairs. All right. See you guys later. Bye. Bye!